Thank you, Anuj, for the nice, wonderful introduction and good beginning for this evening. Good evening to one and all. I am extremely happy to welcome you all for this VGR Music Academy, and it gives me immense pleasure to invite you all and see you all virtually on this grand occasion of giving our Guru's title Ivattur Vijayasarao Memorial Award and also the title Sangeeta Saranga to Chiranjeevi Tyagaraja Garu. No, I think I should take this occasion of this 8th annual day celebrations to introduce or to say a few words about our academy and our and my guru Sri Vijayasarao Garu. Now, after my retirement, it's almost 10 years, I have taken up music as full time, and I thought I should teach music to the children or anyone who is eager to learn music because I know how difficult it is. In fact, of all the arts or any subjects, learning Carnatic music is most difficult, and also teaching Carnatic music is most difficult. And to sustain the interest in Carnatic music also is very difficult task. So, though I was actually working in Andhra University as professor and served in many positions like head of the department of music and psychology and other things, the passion or my instinct for music has always been there from my childhood, and my mother recognized this interest of music in me, and though my early life was transferable. My father used to get transfers from one place to other in Tamil Nadu and other places. My mother used to take the first initiative to search or to hunt for a good music teacher and put me under the tutelage. And in fact, I have learned, and I'm grateful to all my gurus who have taught me in my initial years. But I always had the thirst that I should learn music from someone on a regular basis for a long duration and know the full aspects of music. So in that situation, I was able to meet my guru Sri Ivattur Vijayasarao Garu, and ever since I joined under him, I found the teacher in him whom I really wanted to seek for like. So from that time, I have never left him, and tried my best to learn all the intricacies of music from him. And this is how I was able to get a long training from him. And one thing I recognized is the foundation is very, very important for any subject and especially for music. So if the foundation is good, wherever the student learns later on, they will be able to do well. Otherwise, if the foundation is weak, it's like a big building. You see huge multi-storied buildings. If the foundation is weak, the stories or the building will not survive for the external pressures. Similarly, for music also, I thought foundation is very, very important. And I started teaching students irrespective of their age from 3 years onwards. Also, I had students and I used to teach them. So, learning music is one thing, and the other aspect is, as I said, my teacher, Ivattur Vijayasarao Garu, who stood for punctuality and time. And I feel that great people always stand for their time, and time also respects them. So he himself could get laurels, and he was a good teacher and he was a performer as well. And then coming to the title that we are giving, Ivaturi Vijayasarao Garu Memorial Award, I thought this is a small token that we can, in which we can show our respect and gratitude to our guru by giving this award. Initially, first time we have given this award to Sri Pantula Gopal Rao Garu. Then to Dwaram Lakshmi Garu, we gave this award as well as the title Sangeet Sarangini. Then we gave to Srimati Peddadu Suri Kumari Garu. And this year we are giving to Sri Dwaram Jagraj Garu. And this title also, we did lot of research to select a good title. And Sangeeta Sarangini, we found that it has it has spectrum of meanings. It's like the king lion in the forest among all the other animals. It is like a peacock with colorful feathers. It also connotes the meaning. It's a koel with the beautiful songs. So we thought that the Sangeet Sarangini would be appropriate for a musician who strives to learn, and however much a person knows or learns, I am sure all the musicians would agree with me. They would want to learn more and more. So there's no end to it, and it is rightly said it is Mahasagaram. There's no end to learning Carnatic music. So, yes. Then last year in the meeting, Sri Chaganti Koteswara Garu has given more enlightenment on this title, and he said it is Chataka Pakshi. Chataka Pakshi is the bird that flies in the sky, waiting for the dew drops or the rainwater to drink directly from the rain. So a musician, I'm sure, is some one like that, who is always curious to gain more and more knowledge, and never I mean, never quenches the thirst with the water that he gets. He wants to have more and more, and not only learning, but the teacher, music teacher, also has the passion to impart the knowledge that he has gained to the next generation. So this is what I thought that we can do from this academy, and this was my main motto of teaching music, and also continue my music journey, learning more and more in this way. And in the process, last year, we invited Sri Raghavachari Garu, and he was so kind. And during this short period of 1 year, we developed a great intimacy, and he has become my younger brother, a very affectionate younger brother. And last year, in the in the program, he announced and gave me the title Sangeeta Seva Ratnakara. I think that gives me a lot of responsibility to do more and more of the service activities for music. And the other titles that were given was Sangeeta Kala Manogya, Sangeeta Sudhanidhi. I am ever grateful for those who have given me these recognitions. So I could gain two brothers. One is Raghavachari Garu, the famous Hyderabad brothers. So last year when I spoke to him, I said, "Sir, you're not just Hyderabad brothers, you're brothers to me." Yes, Gauri's brothers. So this way we have become very close, and I'm so happy to have an affectionate brother. And the other person is Sri Krishna Rangaswamy Garu, another younger brother who has been doing lot of service to music. In fact, all my students could get a chance to perform on the virtual platform Vishwarupa Sai Consciousness. And Sri Rangaswamy Garu appreciates and encourages wholeheartedly every singer, right from the small child, 4 or 5 years, Vihan, to Swara or anyone. He makes them feel that they are like MS Subbalakshmi or MS Gopalakrishnan. So with his encouraging words, they are inspired, and they gain that lot of that spirit to sing, learn, and give more and more performances. So in that way, Sri Rangaswamy Garu has been so encouraging, and encouraging every person who is singing in that particular Deva Sabha, which he calls, and it's really a Deva Sabha. And then coming to my teacher, Surya Kantam Garu, she was my teacher in Kakinada College. And generally, a student remembers the teacher, but here my teacher, Surya Kantam Garu, remembers me so much. And this is because of the music that binds us together. So it's because of this music she remembers me so well. And from it's almost 50 years since we had the association, and still we continue to have this bondage. And she's so affectionate, and I have all my respects to Srimati Dr. Suryakantam Garu. And coming to the other important person for this today's function, Srimati Dr. Dwaram Lakshmi Garu. In fact, we have given Sangeeta Sarangani to her first, then to Pedar Suri Kumari Garu. And she is one who is doing lot of service to music. In fact, when the pandemic began, she was the first one to start the virtual concerts. And in fact, she has brought all the musicians onto the platform, encouraged. And in fact, more than the other years, we would not have had the chance to meet so many musicians. But once the pandemic has started, she took the initiative to bring all the musicians to virtually, and giving or in fact encouraging and doing lot of service through music to the world, and bringing peace, and as Rangaswamy always says, bringing the higher consciousness of music through everybody singing and performing. So we are, in a way, it's a family. We are all musical family or fraternity. And I should also say about a word about my students. My students have been so supportive, and if this academy is running, it is because of the support of all my students. In fact, every student supports my academy, and I would just like to mention their names, because if not for them, this academy will not have its strength as this today. It is Srimati Uma Devi, Srimati Sri Subha, Surabhi, Deepika, Lavanya, Priyanka, Amukta, Kanishka, Anuj, Sri Goda, Sri Manga, Praneet, Rishi, Vihan, Swara, Amatya, Aishwarya, Shanmukapriya, Sahasra, uh, and then Shanmuka Priya, Suri Babu, Madhuri, and then Swati, Nitya, and my recent students, Sri Harshita, Sri Varshini. All the students have been so supportive, and the positive thing about it is once they come to me, they show a lot of interest in music, and they also learn the values of music, because just learning music is not enough. And learning a subject you can learn from anybody or from any books, but to learn a subject like music, you should also have the values, value for the teacher, value for the subject, and the interest. So it's because of all this that we are able to have this academy. And I'm always grateful to all the teachers, my gurus, my parents, who have been instrumental in helping me, motivating me, and my husband Ramohan Garu, who has been so supportive for conducting any of the functions like this. Once again, I would like to thank the VIPs of this function, Raghavachari Garu, Krishnan Rangaswamy Garu, Suryakantam Garu, Sri Dwaram Lakshmi Garu, and Sri Chagaraj Garu, who has kindly accepted to accept the small token that we have planned to give in memory of our Guru, Sri Ivaturi Vijayaswara Garu, and the title. So I am very, very happy to have you all virtually on this platform, and all the VIPs and all the students, my friends, everybody. So now the next we will take up the the next part of the program,
Annual
uh,
report.
annual report by Sri Manga. Okay, thank you so much.